Hey, and welcome to the first day of the Full Body Flexibility Challenge, 7 days of yoga flows focusing only on flexibility and on those flexibility goals like splits, middle splits, back, shoulders, and arms, and featuring 2 full body stretches on the first day and on the last day. These stretches are for all levels, so they're not totally beginner stretches or advanced ones. I will be featuring modifications or mentioning them in the voiceover, but if you need some yoga blocks or a yoga strap, then please bring that along. So get ready for day 1, a full body stretch. So making sure you're pretty warmed up for this routine because we're going to go right into the stretches and just doing a small warm-up. So just come around, knees together, coming to our tiptoe position. So tucking your toes under and sitting on the heels. Sitting tall, we're going back with our shoulders for shoulder rolls. And going through the whole shoulder blade. Really working through the whole shoulder. Nice and slow. And now taking it forward, just 5 of these. And now just releasing our feet, so just really sitting on the whole heel, staying in the same position, knees together. Let's grab our palms together behind our back and just stretch out our chest first. Really elongating and opening here. And now inhale, let's slowly start to bring it down into a child's pose while the arms go back, and you can go slightly on your head as well, just to have a little bit of a better balance. Just feeling this nice stretch within your arms, your shoulders. And now slowly just release those arms and we'll come into our full child's pose, bringing the forehead down and sinking the hips down. Let's just try to focus on our breath here. So nice inhales and exhales, trying to stay present within all of these stretches and trying not to let any outside thoughts come. And if they do come, and just accept them, welcome them, and then release them. Be the witness of your thoughts, and just try to focus on your breath. And now taking a nice inhale, exhale, we're just going to come forward slightly and into our puppy pose. So hips are to the sky, chest is down on the ground. An easier version is to just keep your head down, so forehead to the mat. If you want to take it up a notch, you can look up so your chin would be on the mat. I'm really feeling this nice stretch in your shoulders. These are amazing for making your shoulders open if you've been sitting all day. And just breathe here. Nice inhales and exhales. And now on our next inhale, exhale, we're just going to come even more forward and onto our elbows into our Sphinx pose. So just lift your head, shoulders are away from the ears, and just slightly using our back muscles to lift us up here. And now we're going to add a head roll. You don't have to do this. We're just going shoulder to shoulder just to release some tension in the neck area, but if you want, you can just stay still with the head up. And to the side. And to the other side. And now coming back to center, let's slowly just lower down. Bring our hands closer to the chest and into spider fingers, so onto the fingertips. And slowly let's inhale as we come up. And exhale, we're going to come right back down. Moving like a wave here. Inhale up and exhale slowly down, really warming up the shoulders and the back here and increasing the flexibility in our lower back and shoulders. And inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring it all down. And inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, coming down. Good. Release your hands. Let's just tuck our toes under and bring ourselves up into a full upward facing dog. Inhale, the shoulders are away from the ears, lifting the thighs up. And now just take a nice inhale, and as we exhale, we'll drop ourselves to the hip, looking over our shoulder and trying to keep the legs together. Nice little stretch for your side body. Hands are still grounded on the mat as well. Good. Let's bring that top leg up and forward, grounding the foot. And just bring our arm up and around, pointing outwards. You can take a mudra here if you'd like. So first holding here, and then we'll add movement to this position. So just breathe, inhale and exhale, sitting tall. And let's get ready. We're gonna lift our hips up and into a side plank, bringing the arm up and above our head, and then coming all the way down. So really being flowy here if you'd like. And back down. Inhale, exhale, lift those hips up, stretch, hold. And now slowly releasing, coming down, and let's just sit right onto our glutes. Keeping this nice position with our leg crossed over, we're going to inhale our left arm over and over the right knee, twisting here. Looking back over your shoulder and keeping that back nice and straight. Nice inhales and exhales. Few more breaths here. See if you can go a little bit more into this twist before we release. And now just releasing, bringing your legs and feet together. We're going to take a nice forward fold. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, lengthening in that spine, coming down. And we're going to add a little bit of movement here like we did in the cobra. So just bring your fingers into spider fingers once more. Inhale up and exhale going down. Now this is totally optional. You can just stay still, trying to bring your body down to your legs. And inhale up. Exhale down. And now just holding here. Now don't stress if you can't get your body all the way down. If you need to bend your knees here or just pulse it out, all you need to make sure is that you're bending from the hips and not in the back. So keeping it nice and straight. And keep breathing here. Use your breath to help you. Send oxygen into those tension areas. And exhale, release. Allow your body to release in these positions. And just breathe and focus. Inhale and exhale. Now let's slowly come up, and we'll repeat that all on the other side. So first just bending your knees, coming into an easy pose, and coming back into our downward facing dog. And let's first just walk it out, slowly warming up those calves. We're shaking out any soreness we might have just created. Good. And bring both heels down now. Nice long neck. Fingers are spread wide. And now just bringing ourselves down into our plank and down all the way into our upward facing dog. Nice inhale in, lifting those thighs up, feeling that stretch in your lower back. Just trying to look as far as you can up. And now coming to our right hip. So if you already did the right hip, do the left hip. Looking over our shoulder, legs are together. Last breath, and then we're going to take that left leg, the top leg, up and over, grounding the foot, and bringing our arm up and around. Once again, you can do a nice mudra here. Just make sure you're lifting from your upper body and your shoulders. Try not to sink down. Now let's add movement to this position. So inhale, exhale, lift those hips up and down. You can add a nice flowy arm movement, but you don't have to. And down. And now inhale up, hold it, feel this nice stretch in your side body as you stretch the arm above your head. And now just slowly bringing it all down. Coming to a nice seated position, keeping that foot grounded and across. Bring your right arm up, inhale and exhale, twist it over the knee. It's always opposite elbow to knee, so if you feel like you're doing the same side, then just check in with yourself. Nice straight back here and deep breaths, massaging those internal organs. And now just release, come back to center, release your legs, bring them together. Let's take that forward fold once again. So inhale your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, coming all the way down. And once again, let's add that wave-like motion. So coming up, inhale, and exhale it all down. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it down, curling into these shoulders. And now arching and looking up, coming all the way down. Release your arms and just hold here. Feel your hamstrings lengthening. Allow them to with each breath. Inhale and exhale, release. Few more breaths here. See if you can go a little bit more now that we're warmed up. And last breath here. And now slowly let's roll up. Coming back to center, crossing our legs and just coming over and into our downward facing dog. And once again, let's walk it out nice and slow. You can even breathe one side and breathe out the other side. You can move your hips here as well. Good. Now bring both heels down. Stretch. See if you can go more into the shoulders. Maybe even more into the heels. Just listen to your body. Now let's just take a nice inhale. We're gonna lift that right leg up, keeping the knee bent in our one-legged dog. And now slowly stretching it as much as you can and using that glute muscle to hold your leg up. And now inhale, slowly bend that knee. Exhale, we're gonna bring it forward and into our low lunge, bringing the right foot to the outside of your mat. Just dropping the knee, and we're just going to open up that foot. So pointing it outwards, coming really low into the hips. So you can stay here, or you can push your right knee a little bit out with your right hand, looking up, feeling the stretch in your outer hip and in your hip flexor. Keeping that back toe tucked under for better balance. And now inhale, let's lift that right arm back up and reach for our left foot, gently pulling it, and taking a nice quad stretch here, opening up the body and slightly twisting. Good, you can release at any time. This is quite an intense stretch. And now inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release and back into your downward facing dog. Just walk it out once again. Walking out any soreness that you might be feeling in those hips, in the hip flexors, or even in the hamstrings. And now bringing the heels down again. And now inhale, lift your left leg up, bending first. Exhale, let's slowly stretch the leg. Stretching your knee as much as you can here. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And now inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, we're going to slowly bring it to the other side, to the outside of the mat. Dropping the knee and keeping your toe tucked under. Just take a moment to adjust here, and then bringing that hand onto your knee, pushing the hip out. Foot is facing outwards, so opening up that foot. And now inhale, let's reach with that left hand back all the way, reaching for your right foot. Exhale as you reach it, and just slowly and gently pulling that heel to your glute. Once again, this is very intense, so if you'd like to skip this position, then just go back to the previous one, or you can go already into the next stretch, or even into your child's pose or downward facing dog. Just listen to your body here. I'm just here to guide you. So inhale and exhale. See if you can pull a little bit more. Now inhale, release that hand, and as we exhale, we'll lift that right knee up and bringing the foot forward to the outside of the mat so that both our feet are on the outsides of the mat. Feet are pointing outwards, and we'll come to our nice malasana pose or our yogic squat. Trying to bring our knees open with our elbows. You can bring your hands into a nice prayer position, or you can keep them down if you need the stability. If you need to have a pillow under your bum to do this position or some yoga blocks, then please do so. And just hold here, nice straight back. Inhale and exhale. Feel the opening of your hips here. Feel the grounding of this position. And now just bring your hands back down to the mat. Let's just heel toe our feet together. And we're just going to bend our knees, come to a seated position. Bend your knees. Inhale, let's just bring our body forward. And then exhale, very slowly lowering back. Coming to our plow pose, so just stretch your legs up. Inhale with some momentum, exhale into your plow pose. You can bend your knees here if you're not able to stretch them. You can hold your hands on your back for some more stability. Inhale, exhale. Feel the benefits of this stretch. Holding as long as you can here. And now slowly just release your hands if you had them on your back. And we're slowly going to lower down inch by inch. And then bringing our knees together, giving ourselves a quick little hug. We can rock side to side as well, just to massage the lower back. Good. Coming back to center. And just rolling up with some momentum. So we are finished for today. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you all for joining this full body flexibility challenge. This was day 1, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Namaste, and have a beautiful day.